if I would have walked up to you before you came into this session and I would have said to you, what is marriage about? What is the core of marriage? Why did you get married? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? A lot of us would struggle to try to give the answer. But here's what I'm saying to you. In a nutshell, the reason you got married and what the state recognizes when it issues you a marriage license is money, meeting each other's needs, and sex. And that's the top 3 reasons why people marry and the top 3 reasons why people divorce. And if you have a good marriage, the core is good. If you don't have a good marriage, there's something wrong with the core, but you can fix it. But to fix it, sometimes you just need to know what it is. What is it that's rattling in the engine? What is that thing there? And once you know what it is, you can get in there and fix it. But this is what it is. Let me talk about challenges to this issue here. About what is it that harms the core more than anything else, and how do you fix it? Number 1 is prioritizing one to the exclusion of the others. You know, when you get married, you can't specialize. This is another way to say it. It's like saying, well, we kind of specialize in cooking, but we don't do sex. You know, we specialize in TV, but we really don't do kids. You know, when you get married, you kind of got to do it all. You know, there's cooking and cleaning and talking and all. You kind of have to do it all. You can't specialize. When it relates to the core, you have to have good finances. When I say good finances, I mean you've got to work together as a team financially. You have to meet each other's needs, and you have to have not only sexual exclusivity, but also a sexual commitment to the marriage. Another thing that compromises the core is love. We say we love our spouse, but we reject or minimize another area of the core. In other words, a woman, by the way, her greatest needs are affection and romance. And a man's greatest needs are sex and honor. And at the core there, it might be that the finances are fine. It might be that the sex is fine. But it might be that for the husband, he rejects the emotional needs of a woman because he doesn't understand them. We're very different from one another. It might be that for the wife, she rejects his sexual needs because she doesn't understand them. Again, excluding one to the other. If we choose finances to the exclusion of the others, the core is going to suffer. If we reject our spouse's needs, even though we might have great finances or something else, the core is going to suffer. In order for us to have the marriage that God wants us to have, we've got to protect the core. And so my question to you right now is, how is the core of your relationship? How are your finances? And I'm not asking about how rich you are, because really it's not important. What's important, are you financial partners? Are you working together as a team? Are you listening to what your spouse is saying? Are you committed to financial unity? And if you're committed to financial unity, you'll be able to, go through the ups and downs and the bumps and bruises of life and be okay. But if you're not committed, you won't. The second question is, are you committed to caring for your spouse as their next of kin? Are you committed to meeting their needs? And their needs aren't your needs. They're very different than you are. But are you committed to caring for them as the next of kin? And are you committed to sexual fidelity, which is a huge thing in our society today, and meeting their sexual needs? If those 3 things are yes, you're going to have a great marriage. And once you have a great marriage, protecting the core is a crucial area and a crucial issue relating to have the marriage that you want to have.
Thank you for joining us. Experience the life-changing series Sex, Love, and Communication on CD or DVD. Follow your interests and get social by connecting with Jimmy and Karen and the Ministry of Marriage Today on Twitter. Marriage Today's latest book, Lifelong Love Affair, is an essential tool couples can turn to again and again for inspiration and strength. Order your copy today. Become a rock-solid partner today and equip yourself with the tools you need for a successful marriage. $14, $28, or $56 per month. Choose the partnership level that's right for you. Become a rock-solid partner today.